We have some VPR casting to talk about. Is there going to be an all new, young, thirsty cast working for Lisa Vanderpump? Go back to the original format of the show? Maybe. I have some thoughts on the Vanderpump Rules universe. We'll also chat about that. And anything I chat about here, I also want to hear your comments. I do read them. I like to see what y'all are thinking as well. With that said, definitely subscribe. I talk all things Bravo, Housewives, good, Vanderpump goss, pop culture tea. With that said, let's get into it. All right. What is this new cast? Well, on the official Surrules page, they posted a pic of a new group of people that currently work at Sir, I'm going to say. And the caption is coming together is the beginning, keeping together is a progress, working together is success. Servers. Um, all right. Is this a new cast for VPR? I don't know. One thing I'd like to point out, there seems to be one person of color. I mean, bravo, VPR, do better with your diversity. Like, come on, you're telling me with all the people in LA, there's only like one, brown guy working at Lisa's restaurant. Anyways, that's a different topic for a different day. I did check out some of their pages. The guy on the end, he has like over 20K followers. He does like, I don't know, he seems to be like an actor. And then I think the blonde girl at the bottom, she has like over 40K followers on Instagram. She has a kid. And then all the other ones, they have great faces. I'm sure they'll be great on TV. Are they messy enough? Maybe. One of them looks kind of like a young Sheena. One of them looks like a young mix of Lala and Stassi. I wonder who's going to be the number one guy in this group of four guys. Do we have a Tom? Do we have a Shorts? Well, a Sandoval, a Shorts, a Jax. I don't know, one of the other guys. Who knows? This is rumored. Guys, my thought on this is I think they're just doing like a vibe check. Like, okay, let's put this out there. Let's get a sense of the fans, what's their take on this? Are the comments leaning towards for this, against this? I briefly went through the comments and people are like, yeah, let's go back to the roots. Let's go back to having young servers, who aren't like loaded and living in these like huge houses. Like they're scrappy. Let's go back to that. So there seems to be, some interest. So we shall see. I really thought when they introduced us, Garcelle Bouvet's son. Oh my God, why am I forgetting his name? Hold on. Oliver Sanders. I believe that's his name. I really thought when they introduced him, what was it? The Sandoval season, where he was like flirting with Lala and then he was flirting with what's her face? Rachel Raquel Rocky Bang Bang Levis. I thought like, oh, okay, maybe they're introducing us some of the folks that work at what is it called, Vanderpump Patty, the Vegas location. Maybe we'll get a spinoff in Vegas. That would be cool. Also, it's such a pretty restaurant. I think it would be just beautiful to film in. So I'm surprised Vanderpump, Bravo, they didn't like take that route. That would have been an interesting new show. Let's get into a whole discussion about Vanderpump Rules universe. Now, we have the Valley, which is still like technically part of Vanderpump Rules, but like not really. It's its own entity, I guess. Um, it's for, how they have promoted the show. It's like they're older now. Jax, Brittany, Kristen, their new friends on the show. It's, older millennials. They have kids. They're living in the valley. They're trying to make it as adults. So it's for the crowd who I guess have seen Vanderpump Rules cast and grown up with them. And now a lot of us are in different stages of our life, hitting different milestones in life. So this is a great show for that. And then, of course, we have the original Vanderpump Rules cast who's still on the show, where we have Lala and Sheena buying houses in the Valley, trying to get on the Valley, but they're still stuck on Vanderpump Rules. This mixed group, some of them have that family life, some of them maybe want traditional family life. I don't know. They're the millennial group who are in that like in between, still trying to figure it out. So here's my thing: keep Vanderpump Rules because the ratings were great. I don't think Bravo is going to let this cast go or get rid of this show as we know it because the ratings were great and it made sense for them. We, of course, have introduced the Valley, which is killing it. And it did so well that they are picking up cameras in mid-July. So that's soon. They didn't have a reunion, but they'll get it back on our screens sooner than later. So Vanderpump Rules, keep it as it is. Obviously, we have the Valley now, which I think it's a standalone show on its own. And then if they want to introduce a new cast, they can do so with a younger cast who are going to be scrappy, at it with each other, fighting um, in the back. And then that way, Bravo has a bunch of shows going for themselves, and then the fans were also appeased because everyone has like something to enjoy, or you pick one, or you pick all three of them, or you watch two. Like if you're a millennial who relates to, I don't know, the folks in the Valley, like you want to see if they're also struggling with, I don't know, getting sitters or sobriety and having a family. You can watch the Valley. If you are, I don't know, growing up trying to figure things out, we got the original Vanderpump Rules cast. Or if you want back to the basics, back to what the show was, how it all started, we get a new group of folks and we call it Surrules. I don't know, some options, guys, some options, right? Anyways, guys, you let me know your thoughts on, potentially having a new cast. What are your thoughts on the current cast? Do you like the Valley? Chime into the comments. I would love to know what your thoughts are. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. I will catch you all later.